And once I heard that, I thought, oh, this is great. This is like a perfect example. Well, first of all, I was impressed that they had done this because this seemed very, what's the word? The fearless. Off of the rest advertising, they like to say, I call it fearless concurrency. So I thought that was pretty fearless because that's a non-standard thing to do. I had not seen other languages do this kind of thing. And there was also the whole mechanism of the Rust language was not quite anything that had been. I mean, there had been a lot of work on ownership types and substructural type systems and all this kind of stuff in the academic literature for decades, which was very interesting, but none of it had really quite taken off. And here was Rust coming along with industrial support, doing some weird stuff with interior mutability, and I thought, wow, this is a good opportunity for us to use the kind of tools we've been developing. Because as it turns out, I could immediately recognize, well, clearly you're not going to be able to prove soundness of this language with a syntactic argument, because like the syntactic argument, you can imagine giving a syntactic soundness argument for the AXM principle, because it's kind of obvious. Like if you can only read through the state or mutate through one party, then you're going to avoid various problems. But here, the whole idea was you have with these interior mutable APIs, you have the ability to break that principle. That's sort of restrictive proof rule. And but so how is that possible? Well, you need semantics, okay, which is the kind of stuff we've been developing for years. And so I was like, yeah, we know how to do this. I mean, we didn't exactly know how to do this, but we know
an
how
idea
to do this.